Well, it was such a nice day today. Came out and started the greenhouse. So all I need to do is put a door on it. I'm gonna try something different with the door this year, because that was too heavy for the wife to move around. Now I believe she's getting her starts moving. Probably about, I don't know, what'd you say, 250?
Well, I'm gonna start 200 pepper plants.
200 pepper plants.
You know, I like, we use a lot of bell peppers
Yeah, we do.
for our cooking, so that's one of the things that I want to get
All
going
right.
real good. And some tomatoes too. Maybe I'm being over ambitious for the time I got during the day. And but yeah, gotta get going.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And then I got my greenhouse put together by my husband.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That poor feller.
I know. He's getting.
Yeah.
He's liking me less and less these days because I'm making him diet.
Okay, looky here.
Knock it off with the sugar and all
You
that.
gotta understand, this morning she bring me in this huge, disgusting plate of steamed vegetables.
No,
Nothing else on it.
did it.
Just that. Yeah, that is
did it. You
so
lied.
disappointing in her.
Douglas,
What?
lying is a sin.
Yeah, but it's my sin.
Okay.
Anyway, nah, there was something else mixed in with
I
it.
put eggs and a little
yeah.
ham.
Okay.
It's just, trying to make it healthy.
Yep.
So we're hoping to get chickens this year.
Yes.
I don't know if we'll do it, but we got some plans on the way.
Yes, I do. Let me go. What we got figured out is I shall put a door right here on this opening, a big screen door or something. Then we're gonna move this mistake. Well over $1,000. It's been sitting there since we got it. And then as you see, this is screened in. I'll beef it up a little bit, and we put the little chickens in here because we'll have access to electricity and heat lamps and such, right? And then out here, right outside this here back door, right, I'll have a big chicken run, and it'll come right up to the garden, so about right here to the house. And I shall probably make it over to about right there where that porch is, and over to the side of the house. We're gonna need about 20 chickens. So that's what we shall do there. I could actually bring it up, or I could put it over here on this side of the house, right? And then just put a door over there so they could run in. Either or, we shall figure it out. So we'll have to go in debt for chickens and chicken wire and such.
Yeah, but the way eggs are now, it's going to be a return on investment like 1,000 to 1, yo.
Yeah, we went to the store the other day, and they didn't have hardly any eggs to start with.
Yeah.
Right? And what they did have, an 18-pack was $8.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was $8 and something else.
Yeah.
But look,
$8 in pocket change.
okay, we have limited space when it comes to growing stuff, right? And so we can't have like a herd of cattle and things like that to give milk and stuff. So if things get really, really bad, one of our main sources of protein is going to have to be eggs. You know?
Eggs and chicken milk.
And chicken.
You said cows. I'm like,
Well, yeah, milk, right? But
chicken milk.
what I would like to have, I think we have enough space, is have a piggy in the bag.
Oh, yeah, piggy.
I saw that lady, the 1870s homestead, I think. is her
Yeah.
channel. And she had 2 piggies. She fed them really good. She took really good care of them. And then when she was done, sent them out. And she had her meat for the year. So
Right. You know, that sounds harsh, right? But if you have the pig and you take care of it, okay, this pig is going to lead a really good life, and it will only know one bad day.
Yeah, that's what she
Right?
said.
Yeah.
Because she felt a little bad, but she just kept thinking to herself, this little piggy, he's only doing that. You're right, like he said, one bad day.
One bad day.
One bad day in your life. And you know what? Guess what? Every single human in this world, including animals and everything, have one really bad day.
One really bad day. But anyway, we have been doing a little bit here, a little bit there.
Oh, yeah.
The other day I went over to Harbor Freight and I got 100-foot of air hose there for my compressor. We got another 100-foot hose for the garden hose. That plus everything we have here. I had to replace the air hose. This one didn't break, but I don't know if that shows up on. Yeah, see it? It's just almost through. And yeah, we can't have that. So
That's right.
yeah. But, and then everything is just so much expensive. That Bacto that's what we do with the starts. That stuff is like tripled in price. Just crazy. But for those of you that haven't seen the inside of the greenhouse, let me show it to you. It's really, it's simple. It's very simple, just 2x4s and 2x12s, shelf. Now I got this chicken wire, or it's not chicken wire, it's fence wire going over this, so after we're done using it as a greenhouse in the summer, I can rip the plastic off and then we can grow things at trellis. We're gonna have, I believe she said up front, we're doing all, what do we got here? 6, 7, well, kind of 8 beds up front, right? That'll all be potatoes. I think we got like 65 pounds of potatoes to plant. 5.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact amount, but it's substantial.
Yeah.
It just kind of
It just happened. Well, we got the russets, right?
Yeah,
and then the them there white taters, and then them there red taters.
The thing was, I think we did a video on the russets. We never get a good crop of those.
No, something about
They're teeny tiny like that.
yeah.
It's not worth it.
something about the ground here in East Texas. Them russets don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I
So we'll get this one going, and hopefully everything will work this year. We got a few days of warm weather coming up. We'll see how it works.
yeah, but
Yeah.
we still looking for a good church. It's gonna take a while, I think. Yeah, every time we think we find something, then we find craziness going on. Just church politics. I don't want to be involved in it.
Me neither.
It just really gets crazy. That's terrible. Here, you hold this.
Here's the problem is, I think, with us getting. I was just gonna leave it there because I ain't lazy.
I know you were gonna leave it there. It would have bugged me forever.
The thing with the churches is they forget those don't belong to you. They're God
Yes.
Jesus' churches.
Correct.
Okay? None of that belongs to anybody in particular. And there's always too much inner drama and then look, I understand the pastors are human.
Oh, yes.
Okay, but there's always this, I don't know if it's a cultural thing or is a men thing or is a Christian thing or something, but my husband and I talk to each other all the time. I have very strong opinions. We'll have little arguments here and there. But,
Yeah.
you know, any good marriage, you're going to have a little bit of discussion back and forth and all of that. And so I have never felt like I'm not allowed to express myself in any way I want to. You know, my
Right.
opinions are valued in my home.
Yeah.
right? My opinions are valued in my home, and let that sink in a little bit, okay? And so and I expect the world to,
When you're
at
going
least
to a
listen,
woman's
yeah,
class,
to have to have my opinions at least listened to, and then maybe, I'm okay with that being wrong, with me being wrong. That's not a problem. I don't know everything, but
that's not what you told me.
But we had a women's class in one of our churches, and women think differently, as you know, and we wrestle with things in the Bible a little differently. We have different views. Things hit us differently. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all different, and God created us that way, and therefore, we wrestle with God in a different way. Okay?
Correct.
And so we're having this one discussion at church, and we're trying to understand. And then the next time the pastor shows up to mansplain to us what we were trying to reason by ourselves.
Right.
And somehow, I was more confused after than before.
Yeah, Dad.
Okay.
But to begin with, I mean, and it's just my opinion. Sorry. Gotta take my glasses off. See how pretty I am. Now, a woman's class, like she said,
that's better.
women are women, and when you have a woman's class, it should be a woman's class.
Yes.
Before a man shows up, you should ask all the women in the class, is it okay if my husband shows up to mansplain this stuff to you guys?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, but this guy, he just showed up. And I mean, it was a pretty dramatic scene from what I understand. But still, yeah. Men don't show up at women's classes.
No.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
I specifically told my husband right here. I said, it's a women's club, because he dropped me off that day. I specifically told him, don't come into the meeting hall, whatever, because it's a women's class, and we want to respect the women.
Correct.
And what do I find when I show up in there? A dude.
Yeah, you didn't want that. But anyway.
Anyways, so we're looking again, and God will guide us there.
Well, let's take a quick walk out back, honey.
All right.
We shall take a look-see here. All right. I know this looks terrible. It's really not. We let stuff grow when we're not using them, because anything growing is better than not growing, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So 3 beds there, there's 3 beds there, 2 beds in the center, and 3 more beds over there, correct?
Yeah.
3 beds over here. Then back here, this is ground that I was getting ready for potatoes. These 3 beds here, I just need to tell them, but it's way too.
Yeah, it's too wet.
Yeah, too wet. Yep. What'd you say you were gonna put on these 3 onions? No.
That's gonna be carrots.
Where? Carrots over here? I thought these were all potatoes.
The front beds are potatoes.
Yeah, but
What?
way too many, sweetheart.
He's giving me a dirty look,
There's way too many potatoes for up there. Right. So then I got these here ready. Oh man, I gotta look at all these branches. I gotta get all these branches out of here. Cut them up, put them in the burn pile. So we got 5 beds here. 2 more beds here. This was definitely onions, unless she changes her mind. And then I prepared 2 more beds back here for potatoes. Right?
Sure.
But we're gonna grow taters before you grew that other stuff. That's what you say, Ed.
I don't remember now.
Yeah, do it again, do it again.
Yeah.
She gonna trip on that lip one of these days.
Okay, we'll start in the front.
Right.
Okay, like we're gonna do it.
Honey, 60 pounds. 60.
And then we'll come around and see what else we do. But definitely we can put potatoes in this bed.
Yeah.
We just need to make them fluffy.
I told you I was gonna tell them.
All right.
Right, okay. So that's what we got back here so far. Pretty much nothing. Yeah, our new neighbors. Look at that. That all happened this winter.
Yeah. There's already people living in.
Yeah, crazy.
At least one of them, but I think.
I think two of them
but I
have
think
people
two of
living
them.
in them.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
crazy?
So, I don't know. Tomorrow we found another church we're going to go to. Then after, because it's on the way to my gun club. So after we go to church, we'll go to the gun club while I've hijacked my wife. Pistol shooting, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. And then, yeah, then in the afternoon, I need to come back here after all of that, if I feel like it. And maybe she might feed me or something. Get old Yeller, get all my tillers out and fixed up and ready to run.
Wait, you want me to feed you?
Yeah, every once in a while. Okay. Yep, all right.
It's almost around the corner.
I know, you get so excited and then it rains and snows.
That's why I did. Okay, because I used to have my, the sales, the soil blocks.
Yes.
I did that last year, but I'm not doing that this year because I can only fit like 20 soil blocks in one of my boxes. And this year I'm making it smaller and more compact because if it snows and it gets below 0 degrees for too long, they're all coming in the house.
All of them coming in the
They're all
house,
coming
right.
in the house. I don't want to lose anything.
All right.
All right.
Because, yeah, we did lose, we did lose a lot. We had, what, 2 plantings.
Yeah, last year.
Last year, we planted our first planting, which was potatoes and squash and onions. We did really good. And then we did our next planting, and then the drought hit.
Yeah.
So all of that died, right? Then we came out, and the weather had broke. We came out, and she planted carrots and stuff. And then out of nowhere, we had like 3 days in a row of below 0 weather, so that died.
Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, well.
Last year was rough. Look at this. You better tell your husband to get his cheap butt out here and fix his garage. What do you think? I think I can make it 1 more year.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If it gets hit by a tornado, we're screwed.
I might just replace this back one. The top and everything looks okay to me,
Yeah,
except for them holes. Oh well.
you never know. You never
So,
know.
that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
What you got to say for yourself, Mother?
We plan and prepare, and we tried our
The
best.
sun in your eye. Let me move around
Yeah,
here.
and we try to do the very best we can. And
Nope. Now the sun's in the camera eye. That's good enough
well,
right
we're
there.
gonna try to do the very best, and
Yeah.
we'll do God's will, right? God
Yeah.
will do whatever.
And
He
look,
says,
it's we don't
we're
sell.
good with it.
We don't sell anything anyway. What we do is we eat what we're gonna eat, and then the rest of it we give away to charities.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
So the more we grow, the more we can do, and all of that.
But this is just a starter upper. I think we put a couple little videos on there, but we're really getting ready to start doing things now if the weather prevails.
That's right.
Okay, so
right. Toodaloo.
toodaloo. Bye-bye.
Bye.